Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be a video on just my facial skincare. I saw that you guys really liked the last video I did on my fragrances and just giving you recommendations on my favorites for fall 2024. So I just wanted to come on here and show you guys what I've been using for my skin consistently. I find that I am starting to come down from using a bunch of products, and I've really narrowed it down to things that I really truly love, and my skin has been doing great. Once again, these are products that just work for me. They might not work for you, but you kind of have to figure out what your skin likes and do your own research. Some things just don't work for everybody, but some items are just really good. So if you're interested in see what I use, then keep on watching. I have used multiple facial cleansers over a period of time, and I find that I always come back to this one. It's a really good facial cleanser, a very good price point, and it's easily accessible, like Target, Walmart, everywhere basically sells it. And this is going to be for the CeraVe foaming facial cleanser, and this is for normal to oily skin. So what I really love about this one is that it has oil control, and my skin isn't necessarily oily. It is oily in a T-zone, and it gets very oily. So I have to use things, even in the winter time, I have to use things that kind of like just stop that oil. So I really find that this one has truly been good for my skin. It has 3 essential ceramides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. And if you just know anything about this brand, they have a line of just a bunch of different things, and I just find that I really just truly love this one, and I come back to it over the years. I was first introduced to CeraVe by my mom years ago when I was in high school, and I find that anytime I'm just wanting to just go to something that I know is going to work, I always come back to this brand. So if you're looking for a nice facial cleanser and you're looking for a normal to oily skin one, this one is highly recommended. I've used it for years. I love it. Well, next is going to be a exfoliating wash, and I've talked about this before on my channel multiple times. This is the Dermalogica. This is the Daily Microfoliant, and the thing about this is that you can use this in your face wash if you want to. I typically use it as a step after, so my step 2 in my skincare routine. So I wash with the cleanser, then I go in with this. This is just really good. It's a really good exfoliating scrub. It's not too rough on the skin, and I just find that my skin just really loves this. One thing that it does say that this has is a skin brightening complex, and I really do feel like that is evident in this, just because like I do notice that my skin has evened out every time I just continuously use this. For sure, this helps with just the uneven skin tone. Granted, I feel like unless you're getting other types of treatments for your skin, like when it comes to going to a dermatologist, people will get actual prescribed medication to even out their skin tone and everything. I still do have hyperpigmentation just because I don't really focus too much on trying to like brighten up imperfections. I do what I can, but I don't want to use too many chemicals. Like I'm super terrified to get what do you call those things, facial, what's those things, I think it's a chemical peel. Like I will use products that are like a chemical peel, but I'm so afraid to actually go to an esthetician and get a chemical peel because I just feel like it will be terrible. Like I'll be one of those people that have this like adverse reaction to it. So I just try to just find products that can work around that, and I have always stuck to this. Like I said, I have talked about this on my channel multiple times, and I highly recommend this one if you're looking for an exfoliating scrub for your face. Next, this product, hear me out. Like I said, some stuff works for some people, some stuff does not. So I was having, probably a few weeks ago, just like a really bad breakout on my forehead, and this hadn't happened since I was probably like a teenager, early 20s. When I had acne, it used to happen all over my forehead. Like it would just be terrible acne just all on my forehead. If I can find a picture, I will insert the picture, but it just used to, that's where I get my acne for some reason. So recently I was experiencing a flare up on my forehead. Wasn't sure what was going on. Just give me a little anxiety because they were like the pimples that, you know, like they weren't necessarily cystic or anything. They were likely hormonal acne, but I just don't like a bunch of like pimples, especially like smack in the middle of your forehead. So I had this, and this is actually for your body. I used it on my face because I know that this is bumps. So this is Kopari's KP Body Bumps Be Gone, and it has 10% AHA in it. So KP is, I had to look it up because I always forget the name of the actual, what KP stands for, but this is keratosis pilaris. So you would refer to this on your legs like as strawberry legs, or just when, you know, you get those like rough patches on your skin. And this works for my body completely. Every time I shave, the following day I go in with this and it works wonders. So I was in the shower and I was thinking, like, what do I think about using this on my face? So I did go in with the tiniest bit, and mind you, when I used this, I did not use an exfoliating wash for that whole week, simply because this is very rough. It's made for your body, like I said. So I used this and I specifically went in on my problem areas. What I did notice is that if I only use this on the areas I'm having issues, it was fine. But where I messed up was that I got up in here and tried to scrub, and it caused redness. It didn't cause, like, I didn't experience like any reaction or anything. It's just, this is so rough that it's not made for the face, that I shouldn't have used it there. So it seems to only work better on those, like maybe like your outer portions of the face. So the forehead, maybe around the jawline. I had little bumps around here, fine bumps around here, and this cleared it up the next day. And after that, I haven't experienced any other issues out of my skin. I wanted to mention it because I just feel like, I know the AHAs, that's what they're made for, like to help smooth or resurface skin. So with a lot of chemical peels or these chemical peel products that you can buy out of the store, they have AHAs and BHAs in them. And so I just really wanted to try this, and it ended up working for me. So I know something that will work for me now, where if I'm in like emergency situation in my eyes, then I can just lean on it and I know it'll work like that. But I will not be using this on a regular basis. This is an emergency kind of thing. But yes, that's what I use for that. Next product, this is almost empty, but that's how you know I use it. This is the Fenty Fat Water. So this is a toner and a serum. I just love this. I just think my skin just likes it. Like, I love, like, after I do my first 2 steps and I put on my toner, this just really sets into my skin really well. It really helps prep my skin before I put on makeup. I like to make sure my skin is nice and hydrated, and this is definitely a good toner if you would like to try it. The consistency is not that of a, it's more of the like a serum, because it is also a serum. So it's a toner and a serum, but it's more a little thicker, and I really like it. I just put it into my hands and kind of pat it, and then just go in and pat it into my face. And I really love this. I think this is one of the best toners that I've used, and I don't see myself switching to anything else. I haven't been having any issues out of this, so I recommend this if you're looking for a nice toner and a serum 2-in-1. I recommend this one. So next is another serum. So like I said, that Fenty Fat Water has serum in it, but I do like to follow up with a actual serum that's separate. So this is the BYOMA Hydrating Serum, and this just is what it is. It's just a hydrating serum. I typically am only using this at nighttime. During the morning, I tend to keep it a lot more simple, but at nighttime, I really like to have that hydration come into my skin because it allows my skin to just absorb it overnight, and it's not interacting with any outdoor elements. It's just the air in the house, or the heat or whatever you have on in the house, just not any outside elements that is interacting with this. And I find that my skin just really loves the hydration that this comes with. And this is a triceramide complex. It has squalane and glycerin. Really, really good if you're looking for a hydrating serum. Like, I definitely will recommend this one. Next is a mask. I probably should have talked about this one before I talked about that serum, but it is what it is. This is the Professional Deep Retreat mask. I don't know if you guys can see that. I open this up, I use this like I'm hitting the pan on it. This is really good. So actually last week I was experiencing a lot of blackheads on my nose. They were really bad. I'm not sure what was going on, but I was just like, I need to get rid of these things. And I have the tendency to kind of like push on my nose to get all of that stuff out. Wasn't working. So I remembered I had this, put it on my nose and put it in this area, a little up to the brows. You really need this if you are like one of the girlies that gets oily and your pores just kind of clog up. This is definitely good. It's going deep into your pores and pulling out all of that excess stuff. I will recommend this if you're looking for a nice mask that you, and then I think I probably use this once a month. When it gets in there, it really gets in there. So once again, you're looking for a nice, pore cleaning face mask. This is great for that. Next, I'm going to get into just a few other little things. So we're going to talk about sunscreen. So this is the sunscreen that I use on my face. This is the Innis Free Daily UV Defense Sunscreen. This one has no white cast on it, really good. And I believe this is the one, I think they have jojoba oil in this one, if I'm not mistaken. No, this one does not have the jojoba oil. I'm mixing that up. So the jojoba oil sunscreen is going to be in your black girl sunscreen, which I can't really use it a lot because that sunscreen is so moisturizing where I find that it causes fine bumps on my face. Like when I try to put it on me and the boys, it just, for some reason, it gives us like little fine bumps on our face. But this one is really good. And this is the consistency of like a white lotion. I also have one, and I couldn't find it for the video, but I have the one that is color correcting. So that comes out green, and when you rub it in, it kind of fades into the skin. It helps with color correcting. I typically use that one under makeup. But if you're looking for a new sunscreen to try out, this one is a good one. It's just the one I use, but I feel like if you're going to use sunscreen, just get a nice quality one. As a black girl, you want one that doesn't give you that white cast, and in which they've made so many like that now, so you shouldn't have a hard time. But if you were thinking about trying this one, I would try it. It's not bad at all, and I'm almost done with this one actually, so I do get quite a good bit of use out of it. Next is the Inkeylist Caffeine Eye Cream. This helps reduce the appearance of tired eyes, and you can use this in the morning and night. Of course, I only use this in the morning. Typically, when you're applying your eye cream, you want to just pat it in right around. And I bring it up kind of right in here because I have darkness right here in this area, and it just comes out different times of the year. I'm not sure, like sometimes it just pops up. I don't know what triggers it, but this is a really nice eye cream, and I would suggest I don't really feel like it is for dark circles. It's not for dark circles, it's for tired eyes. If you want something that's for dark circles, it's not really going to help you with that. Like I have a bunch of different eye creams, but this one just has been, when I don't want to wear makeup, like I just put it on and it works fine for me. I don't look tired. I might still have some darkness around there, but I'm at a point in my life where that's just my face. So I'm not about to keep trying to, find stuff to lighten and all that stuff. Like, it just is what it is. Just make it look nice and make it look so I'm not tired, and I'm good with that. So if you're looking for a new eye cream that just helps you look more woke, so to speak, then this is a good one. I highly recommend it. Next is my facial moisturizer. So I use Belief, the True Cream. This is the Aqua Balm. And this one, I actually believe I got this one. Yes, this is the one that I got from TJ Maxx. So this one is like a light blue consistency. And they also have one that's a white consistency. I do like the white one kind of better than this one, but they both work really good. I think Belief does a great job with those moisturizers, in which this is the more expensive version, probably the original version of the Neutrogena water cream that I water gel that I talk about. It's lightweight, moisturizes your skin, but it's not like greasy. I do not like greasy moisturizers. On the body, great, give you that shine and everything, but on the face, it's a no for me. So if you're looking for a nice lightweight moisturizer, try those Belief moisturizers. I haven't gone wrong with any of them. I think that they all are very good. So yeah, try this one out if you're looking for a nice moisturizer. Next is going to be a facial oil, and I got this when I was using my Drunk Elephant, the CeraVe baby facial, so that it's just like a faux chemical peel effect or whatever. But I got it in the pack with that, and this is the Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. So you only need a few drops of this, and I don't use this every day. I just use it on days like if I used that so if I used this pore refining mask, then I make sure that my skin is just moisturized after that really well. So that's when I would pick up an oil, and typically it's going to be applying the oil first on the face and pressing it in a few drops, and then going in with that moisturizer to set the oil in. I just find this to be a very good oil. If you're an oil girl, I really feel like you'll love this, or like a nice vitamin E oil as well. I actually have been using vitamin E oil. I didn't bring it out for this video because I need to keep it in my routine a little bit more before I kind of recommend it for anybody else, but that's also a nice oil to use that I've seen so far. This one I've used for a while, and it's a nice oil if you want to implement something like that into your skincare routine. Last, we're just going to go over something that I use for my lips. So I had noticed my lips have been getting really dry, and I have, you know, juicy lips. Like I have plump lips, and they don't look good, or it doesn't look good when they're dry. It doesn't. So I go in with the Fresh lip polish, and this is just kind of like one of those like oldies but goodies. I feel like this has been out for so long. Everybody uses it. It's like the brown sugar one. Just really straight to the point lip scrub. Go in, scrub around your lips in circles to get that dead skin off. Use a washcloth to wipe, and then after that I'll go in with my Laneige lip sleeping mask, and this is in vanilla. And I was putting this on thin initially when I first bought it, and I realized it wasn't really doing too much, so I started putting on a little bit heavier, and I noticed in the morning I would be wiping skin off of my lips, and I'm like, like you have to apply this a little bit thicker, like actually like a mask, like not like a lip balm. Like this is actually a mask that you should, you know, apply as such. So I find that this combination right here keeps me with very moisturized lips, and it helps limit that dryness that I can typically get. I don't know if you guys are, or if I have some people that watch that just your lips can get so dry that you have to wipe to remove skin off, like full transparency moment. My lips would do that at times, and I'm like, what in the world is going on? So I definitely wanted to stop that, and this combo definitely helps with that. And then nighttime, daytime, whatever, I always go in with my Summer Fridays lip balm. This one is in iced coffee. My other one that I have is a little darker than this. I think it is in creme brulee, but they're both like a brown. The other one is like a darker brown. But I really love Summer Fridays lip balms. I think they're really good. When I wear them, between that and the topicals, like I know people are always comparing the two. With topicals, I find that I always get that white buildup in the inside of my mouth. I don't like that. It's just, and then sometimes you don't know if you have it, and it just looks weird. So I find that with this one, I don't personally have that. So I would definitely recommend this one if you're looking for a nice lip balm, and it is talked about a lot, but it is a really good lip balm. So I would suggest that you try this out and let me know what you guys think of it. I really do think it's really good. Like I keep one in by my desk, and I keep one in my purse, just so I always have these, even when like I wear lipstick, like when I go to work and it'll wear off for the day. Like sometimes I just don't want to put lipstick back on, so I'll just plop this on, and it just looks really nice, and it keeps the lips moisturized and hydrated. And that was the last item for the video. I know this was just a super quick video that I just wanted to go over, just to give you guys like just a little privy to what I use for my skincare. If you guys want to know a few items that I used that I did not put in this video, just let me know, and I can send you links for just other different things. But these are just ones that I have used that I found that these definitely are going to stay in my routine. I'm just getting to that point where I just don't want to try a bunch of new things. I feel like my skin is not as resilient as it used to be, so I don't want to start just experimenting with stuff and just mess my skin up. So once again, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below, what is some products that you find that you just can't go without with your skincare? Like, what's one thing that you're just like, I don't care what I do, I have to have this in my routine? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, of course, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.